Ferguson and the nation are waiting for a grand jury decision on whether to indict police officer Darren Wilson on the August shooting death of Michael Brown. Today, the Department of Justice issued new guidelines for police departments across the country. Attorney General Eric Holder is calling on law enforcement to work with communities to minimize confrontation if protests erupt. Closer to home in Fresno, police band together with members of the faith community, calling for calm when the grand jury verdict comes down. KC24's Angela Greenwood is live at police headquarters with more on today's message. Angela.
Well, yeah, and Jessica, that message is really one of peace and safety. Law enforcement and the faith community are really standing together on this one, both telling us they're not anticipating any problems here in Fresno.
We share those goals together and we work together.
Rabbis, pastors, and police stood together shoulder to shoulder in solidarity Friday morning, sending a message of peace.
Is for people, even if they are in disagreement, to express their voice in a calm way and not a disruptive way.
Any day now, a grand jury will decide whether to charge Darren Wilson, the Ferguson, Missouri police officer who shot and killed 18-year-old Michael Brown back in August. The incident sparked weeks of violent protests. Fresno pastor Bryson White witnessed it. He and other local clergy members went to Ferguson to spread faith and healing.
It was a very heartbreaking experience.
White says the clashes between police and protesters was tragic, and he wants to avoid it at all costs in Fresno. He says the faith community is joining law enforcement, sharing the same mission for safety and peace.
All life matters regardless of ethnicity and class, and that our law enforcement needs to carry out and operate in that same fashion.
At least one vigil is planned in the Fresno community following the grand jury's verdict.
Where people can vent their very real and justified and warranted frustrations and anger.
Chief Dyer says the department is prepared if it needs to be, but he's not anticipating any problems or violence.
Just because something is occurring in Ferguson doesn't mean it has to occur in Fresno. We are a different city. We are a different police department.
And again, we don't know when that grand jury verdict will come down, but we're told the day after it does, there will be a gathering inside of Eden Plaza that's located right across the street here from the Fresno Police Department. That will start at 6 p.m. again, the day after that grand jury verdict does come down, and it will be a place where people can gather to react to the outcome in a peaceful manner. We are live tonight in downtown Fresno. Angela Greenwood, KC24, local news that matters.